Hello, everybody, and welcome to this new edition of Short of Espresso. My name is Daniel Marcelo, and today I'm going to show you how to add new variations and new designs to an existing parent listing. So, hopefully, many of you remember the first video I made on how to properly create your Amazon listings. So pretty much this is going to be the continuation of that video and me showing you how to add more variations to your existing parent listing. So this is a listing that we previously worked on. As you can see, is an active listing, correct? Right, all the images are in place. The title is good. And if we want, we will be adding bullet points, right, in the description, correct? The backend keywords are there. Everything seems good. So our goal for this video will be to create another variation here so people can choose from one design and another, right? And each design will have its standard box, its LED box, its earring set, and its LED earring sets. So the first step, like last time, is to create the product, right? So in this case, we're going to choose a different design and a different necklace. So we'll choose the external hook. Then we'll choose our design. We'll name it to my daughter eternal necklace gift set. Right now, as you remember, I like to put something that will make me remember the phrase. So in this case, is breathing. Next thing I'll do is publish product. Now, while this is loading, the way to add new variations is to simply click. So, I mean, you have your other listing, so I know it could get confusing. So what you could do is just search for your parent listing, and you'll see your parent here, right? Then you click on the arrow, and then you'll see your 4 variations. So what we did last time was create the parent listing, which is this, and then populate the variations from it. So in reality, we have 5 listings, right? The standard box variation, the mahogany box variation, the standard box earring and necklace variation, and the mahogany box earring and necklace variation. And as the 5th listing, we'll have the parent listing, right? That its only function is to connect the 4 variations. So in here, what we're going to do is going to click on edit. Then we'll go to the variations tab. And then in the style section, we'll pretty much copy all the previous styles, right? Because we want all the same styles. The only thing that's going to change is going to be the design, right? And in this case, my design is going to be called breathing eternal, right? And if you want to like have a reference on how your design is or what color it is, you can. I know in the past we've named it plain braver love knot, so in this case I'll name it red breathing eternal, right? Now you'll see that we have 4 more sections to add and complete. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to download the main images just for the sake of this example. In your spare time, you can add all the other mockups. Referring back to my previous video, this is how I like to structure my images. Main image. Then I love this mockup. It It has really sold. It has sold really well on Facebook, so that's why I always put a second. Third, I like to put the necklace with all the specs, right? So that's what people are looking for. They're looking for what is it made of, what's the length, what type of clasp does it have, what what type of gemstone it has, right? So that's why they put this third. You can switch here. It doesn't really matter. Now for the mahogany, of course, you have to put your transparent background image first. Then I think it's a must to put this mock-up second, and third, again, the necklace specs. People always look at the first three images. Of course, the most important one is the main image that you really can't do much with it. Now, if you could be creative and use other mockups and apply transparent background, then it could work. Like you could pretty much differentiate from other listings. But as of now, this is the one that we're using, and the ones that pretty much the one we're using to scale and make money. So now that we have all these sections, we just gotta complete them, right? So the standard box will be this one. This is the SKU number, and remember, we always have to match the same SKU number, right? Okay. Now we're going to create the earrings, right? Now I know it's a different necklace, but I've never had any issues by doing it this way. I never had any customer saying that they got confused. They thought it would be the Eternal with the necklace, with the earrings. Why? Because customers, the first thing they're going to look at is the main image. That's the first thing they're always going to look at. Then they look at the title, or they look at other images, but the first thing they're going to look at are the images. So they're going to know it's a different necklace. So it's going to be up to them to choose if they want the Love Knot bundle or they just want the Eternal necklace. So one more time to my daughter, reading Love Knot earring and necklace gift set. Publish. Now while that loads, we'll complete here. We'll match the price. Everything is pretty much the same thing. Just don't forget to add the SKU numbers. Oh, and before you always save, you want to put your handling time at 3, because if you don't do that, it will add the default, which is 2 days for the new variations, and that's something you don't want. I probably got away with 2 days during slow season, but if we're in Q4 and we're getting closer to the deadline, even 3 will be too little. So in that case, for your bestseller listings, you may want to increase it up to 4 days during Q4, because it gets really crazy. So sometimes even the message cards are a bit faster than any other type of products. There might still be delays. So now that we have this variation, we'll do the same thing. Copy, paste, save and finish. Now in a little bit, we'll see this listing show 8 variations. Okay. Now I know some of you have been having issues with the transparent background. So one solution that I always come up with when I have that issue. Now in this case, it didn't happen for this. Normally happens with the mahogany, right? So what I mean, this doesn't work all the time. Doesn't work 100%. But the um, the only way I've been able to get away with this for the mahogany is to make sure this has a square silhouette. That's the only way I found that works. So kind of like this, right? So if we make a comparison, this looks like this, and you want to like transform it this way. And this is from experience. This is not something I researched, but this is something I have noticed personally, that Amazon likes to see a square silhouette, right? And I know it's probably not ideal. You may have a lot of your listings suppressed because of transparent background. And the explanation I got from Amazon is that because you're selling a necklace, that's all it should show in the main image. So I know it sounds ridiculous, but that's what I got from them when I asked them. Of course, I told them that our business model is entirely different than just a necklace. We have to like have different designs, and that's what really sells. But that's what I got from them, and you should probably like you could probably escalate it as much as you want and probably get a solution, but you don't want to do that for every listing, right? It would be like super time consuming to do that. So this is the easiest way that I found that it works most of the times, instead of going back and forth with Amazon support, right? So once you do this, you want to edit image, you want to click on background remover. Right? So it doesn't have like a white background, so it has a transparent background instead. So after this, you want to like download page one. And for example, if you have an error here, you will like delete the image and add this one instead, right? And then click save. And that's how you will fix it. Again, this works most of the times. That's my go-to solution. And if it doesn't work, then yeah, the last thing I'll do is just contact Amazon seller support and try to escalate the issue to the catalog team, to the catalog team, so they can see, so a human can really see what's going on. And then you can even get on phone calls with Amazon to so they can help you with this issue. But that will be my last option. Before that, I like to try this little trick, so I can save time, right? Now let's just do a click here and see if everything was added. Yes. So now we have 8 variations, right? So the last thing you want to do is go on each one and add the images, right? So that's what I'm going to do. This is the standard box. Yep. Save. This is the mahogany. Yep. Yes. Now if we have an issue here, then we'll apply that trick. And now that we have the earrings, This should be the earring set. Okay, good. And this should be the LED earring set. All right, so I should be seeing, yep. So as you can see, now we see two designs, right? Two options for designs. Now, unfortunately on Amazon, they take their sweet time to load all the information, right? So that's why this is not instant. I know on Etsy, for example, it's instant. So I'll say give it a day so you can like see everything, and you'll probably notice that this um, this will not show this way. It will show differently. It will show the actual design, right? So you can search this listing in your spare time, maybe in a couple days. You can search this URL, or you can simply go on Amazon, copy this, paste the ASIN. Oh, it's not searchable yet. Oh, it's not searchable because it's not active. Okay, let's try with a different one. Let's try with this code. Okay, this code should work. Yes, see? So the other one didn't work because it was the brand new variation that is not active yet. That's why it didn't work. This one we did in the first video. That's why it has a little more time, and it's fully active, right? That's why it did pop up in search. Right? That's another way for you to know or make sure or confirm that your product is showing up in search results. So as you can see now, you have a second design here, and you can add more. You can add a third one, a fourth one, a fifth one, a sixth one, all the ones that you want to test in the beginning. Now I know there is a lot of work up front, but the strategy on Amazon is different than on Etsy, right? On Etsy, you pretty much want to create as many listings as you want and apply good SEO, and and see which one sells. And on the ones that sells, you want to focus on or improve SEO, or you want to just focus all your advertising into those designs that are selling, right? While on Amazon, you kind of have to be more strategic about how you want to sell your products. So the reason why we do this, it's so we grab all the sales, as many sales as we can here, right? It doesn't matter if the customer chooses LED earring set, red breathing, or they choose plain braver love knot earring set. It doesn't matter which one they choose. You want the customer to buy from you. You don't want the customer to scroll down and look at all these other sellers and necklaces and designs. You want the customer to be here, right? So for that to happen, you want to show them the lowest price variation, and then let them choose which one they want to buy, right? I know, for example, on Facebook, it's not recommended to have multiple variations or show multiple options to the customer. And the reason why is because customers are on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok to have fun, right? To scroll down, to share memes, to look at a lot of stuff that doesn't imply buying. So once you show your ad, you have a really small amount of time to grab their attention and make them buy. It's an impulse buy, right? While on Amazon, people have the mentality that they're going to spend time buying on Amazon. I mean, that's at least that's how it works for me. When I want to buy something, I have in my head three or four things that I want to buy. Once I hit the fourth one or the fifth one, then I'm like, okay, I'm ready to buy all of this. So I go on Amazon and I choose all the five that I want and I buy them, right? So same here, like people are going to Amazon. In this case, a mom is going on Amazon to buy a gift for her daughter, right? So what she's going to do is she's going to try to find the best gift, right? Or even if she's searching for a necklace, she's going to try to find the best necklace. And when they see a product like this, they might like the necklace, or they might like that there's a quote, but they might not and 100% like the quote. So you'll have another option to show them with a different phrase and a different design type, right? So that's why I'll recommend to have at least 3 designs in your parent listing, so customers can choose, right? And and again, guys, this is not the distraction. They're already there to choose the best product. So that's why we gotta take advantage that we can structure our listing this way, so we can scale our niche, right? That's why there is a lot of work up front compared to like publishing on a product on Shopify or on Etsy. But that's because you want to concentrate in your designs, in your niche. And once you find a winning design, you want to like start running ads, because on Amazon you can run ads for a specific product, right? While on Etsy, I know like you have to, you have all your listings and you pretty much just pick and choose which ones you want to put ads on. Here you can like create a standalone campaign for one product, right? So and you can have 7, 10 different type of campaigns for just one product. So that's why this structure has been working for me, and that's the one I'm showing to you guys now. Oh yeah, before I forget, another thing you want to do is go to each new product that you have created. And make sure that you have the Amazon by set commerce sales channel enabled. Same here. So set commerce knows that you are selling this Shopify product on Amazon. And once you get a sale on Amazon, it will be synced through set commerce. Let's just do one more refresh to see if maybe, yeah, see, we didn't have to wait a day. This is how it's going to show now, right? So it's going to show your style variations like this, and your designs are going to show like this. So when people are looking it through the phone, they're going to see this preview, right? And they might even get curious and see, oh, this design color looks nicer, right? We can probably look it up and see how it will look in mobile. Let's see. Okay, so this is how it will look in browser actually. But yeah, so this is how it will look like. Unfortunately, the preview is not ready yet, but I'm sure you get the point, right? And then from here, customers can like choose. So it actually looks better on mobile, right? So that's why you want people to stay here. You don't want people to scroll down and look at other products, right? Like all of these products, right? So I think I have covered everything. But of course, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments section below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you found this valuable. Have a good one, guys. Take care.